Dear students, welcome back. So now I am here with illustration number 6 on preparation of cost sheet and estimation. So let us look at the problem. So the problem has been given in a table form, because till now whatever the problem we have solved, so that was in a straight vertical form, but it has been given in a table form. Okay, so let us see that accounting information that he has given in a trading and P&L account. In such a cases, how to solve the problem, so you must know. So let us look at the problem without any delay. So illustration number 6. Samsung Company Limited, Bangalore, manufactured and sold 500 washing machines during the year ending 31st 12/2018. The summarized trading and P&L account as follows. So that has been given. So see, look at the table. Particulars rupees, materials, direct materials 1,60,000, wages 2,40,000, direct labor, manufacturing cost, that is direct expenses 1 lakh, then gross profit. Again by sales he has given 8 lakh. Administrative expenses 1,20,000, rent and rates 20,000, selling expenses 60,000. Then he has given a general expenses 40,000. Then he has given a net profit of 60,000. So total both the side 3 lakh. Okay. So now this is the information which has been given to prepare a cost sheet. So for the year ending 31st 12/2018, it is estimated that there is an estimation. Point number 1, the output and the sales will be 600 washing machines. So coming year there will be 600 washing machines output and sales expected. Point number 2, price of material will go up by 20% on the previous year. Number 3, wages will rise by 5%. Number 4, manufacturing cost will rise in proportion to the combined cost of material and wages. And point 5, selling cost per unit remain unaffected. So there is no changes in selling cost. Then we have other expenses will also remain constant. There is no changes in other expenses too. Okay. So next we are required to submit an estimate for 2019 to the management showing the price to which the washing machine should be market, so has to show a profit of 25% on selling price. So this is the problem. So let us do the cost sheet now. Okay, so let us move towards the cost sheet. Open the cost sheet of Samsung Company Limited for the year in the 2018. So that is, it is an cost sheet we are preparing. So particulars rupees cost per unit, but in the year 2018, how many washing machines were sold? Produced 500 washing machines, correct? Produced and sold 500. So that has to be highlighted in cost per unit. So that is why I mentioned 500. Okay, so by looking into the trading account and P&L, we have to prepare this cost sheet. So give the heading direct materials consumed. Under that, cost of materials, how much? 1,60,000. 1,60,000 divided by 500, 320 in the last column, that is cost per unit column. Then direct labor 2,40,000, so 480 in the last column. Direct expenditure, that is nil, so nil both the side. Now total it, you get a prime cost of 4 lakh and 800 per unit. Next, add factory overheads, manufacturing expenses, that is 1 lakh. So 1 lakh divided by 500, 200. So that when you add it to prime cost, you are going to get a work cost, that is 5 lakh rupees. 5 lakh divided by 500, that is 1,000 per unit. Next, add office and administration overheads. Administrative expenses 1,20,000, rent 20,000, then general expenses 40,000. When you add all these three, you are going to get 1,80,000. So 1,80,000 divided by 500, so you are going to get 360 per unit. So total it, you are going to get 6,80,000, that is cost of production. 6,80,000 divided by 500 units, so you are going to get per unit cost 1360. So next, add selling and distribution overheads. Selling expenses how much? 60,000. So 60,000 divided by 500, 120. So 6,80,000 plus 60,000, 7,40,000 is cost of sales. 7,40,000 divided by 500 units. So 1,480 is cost per unit. Then profit, we don't know, but we know the sales. So in such a case, profit, leave the space, go to the sales. How much sales he has given in the trading account? 8 lakh. So 8 lakh mention. So now to identify the profit, profit equals sales minus cost of sales. So that means 8 lakh minus 7,40,000. So 60,000 is the profit. So now 60,000 divided by 500. So 120 per unit profit we are getting. And at the same time, 8 lakh divided by 500 units, we are going to get a sales per unit is 1,600. So this is the cost sheet which we have prepared with the information out of trading and P&L account in the problem. Clear? So now moving on to the adjustment. So in the adjustment, by extracting the information from adjustment part, we are going to prepare a estimation or quotation. So now quotation for how many machines? 600 machines. Correct? So how many machines? 600 machines. So that is what in the problem they said. So they are going to increase the number of machines into 100. So that is 600. So quotation for 600 machines for the year 2019, because 2018 is estimating for the 2019. So open materials. So when you open a materials, see what was the cost per unit in the materials. So in the cost per unit, materials was cost per unit, that is 320. So what is the percentage has been increased? So the percentage has been increased is 20%, correct? So for 20% you have to do the calculation. Now for the 20% you have to do the calculation, correct? So for 20%, what was the cost per unit? 320 into 20 divided by 100. 320 into 20 divided by 100. So that comes to, so that exactly comes to 320 into 20 divided by 100. That exactly comes to 64 rupees. So 64 rupees is increased price plus previous year price 320. Put together it comes to 384 per unit cost. So how many machines we are producing? 600. So now 384 rupees into 600 washing machines. So the amount comes to 2,30,400. Clear? So now wages, he said wages has to be increased by 5%. So what was the cost per unit? That is wages cost per wage. Wages cost per unit. If you try to grab, so in the last cost sheet it is 480. 480 into 5 divided by 100, how much? 24 rupees. So 24 plus 480, that comes to 504 rupees. 504 into 600, that is 3,02,400. How much? 3,02,400. Next, direct expenses, there was also nil in the cost sheet. So here also in a quotation it is nil. So now totally you are going to get a prime cost, that is 5,32,800. How much prime cost? 5,32,800. Add factory overheads. So factory overheads, he clearly said 25% on prime cost. Okay, so that is combined cost of material and wages. So that is 25%. Okay, so now how to calculate this 25%? So see working note number 2 which I have prepared here. So calculation of the percentage of factory overheads on combined cost of materials and wages. So which as per the information obtained from cost sheet I am doing. So 4 lakh rupees was the which exactly we got from the cost sheet. So that 4 lakh is combined cost of direct material and direct wages. Correct? 4 lakh is the combined cost of direct material and direct wages, and factory overheads was 1 lakh rupees. So for 4 lakh rupees of material and wages, So they have given a factory overheads of 1 lakh. So if 4 lakh is 100, then for 1 lakh is how much? So now by doing a cross multiplication, 1 lakh into 100 divided by 4 lakh, so you are going to get 25%. So by applying that 25% here, add factory overheads, that is 5,32,800 into, because 5,32,800 is the combined cost of material and wages, because there is no direct expenses. If there was a direct expenses, then I used to take directly material and wages. Clear? So it is a combined cost of material and wages 5,32,800 into 25 divided by 100. So that comes to 1,33,200. So when you add prime cost plus factory overheads, we are going to get a work cost of 6,66,000. So next, add office and administration overheads 1,80,000 rupees. This 1,80,000 was the same in the previous cost sheet also, because he said that there is no changes in the office and administration overheads. So 1,80,000 I have copied the same directly. So now total it. So work cost plus office and administration overheads, you are going to get cost of production. How much cost of production? 8,46,000. Next, add selling and distribution overheads. So that is 120 into 600. So why 120 into 600? So you got any idea why it is 120 into 600? See, selling and distribution also per unit, there is no changes in per unit. Clear? There is no changes in per unit cost. Okay, selling and distribution overheads per unit remain same. So 120 per unit into 600, so that comes to 72,000. So 120 into 600, 72,000. When you add cost of production plus selling and distribution overheads, so you're going to get a cost of sales. So cost of sales is 9,18,000. How much? 9,18,000. So now we are supposed to calculate a profit. Clear? So and we have to give a quotation price. So cost of sales, we know 9,18,000. We don't know the profit, we don't know the sale of our quotation price. So see, he said 20, he has given clearly, that is a percentage. So what is the percentage he has given? 25%, correct? So by applying a formula, simple formula, we will calculate here. Okay, so take down that conversion of given percentage, that is working note number 1 I am doing. Conversion of given percentage of profit on sales into on cost by applying following formula. So percentage divided by 100 minus percentage. So what was the percentage given? 25%. 25 divided by 100 minus 25. So that comes to 25 divided by 75. So therefore profit is 9,18,000, that is cost of sales, into 25 divided by 75. So that comes to 3,06,000. So now cost of sales plus profit 3,06,000. That is cost of sales is 9,18,000 plus profit is 3,06,000. So sale or quotation price is going to be 12,24,000. So quotation price we got 12,24,000. So we are done with the problem. I believe you have understood. So this kind of problem which has been extracted, again these problems are all extracted from the question paper. So if you practice, you will get perfection while doing while solving the problems. Okay, so I'm going to stop here. I'll come up very shortly with one more problem. So practice and practice so that you will become a perfect in solving such kind of problems. Okay, so thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye. See you soon.